The most confident people actually tend to be less intelligent. The most intelligent people actually tend to be less confident. This, as many of you may already know, is the Dunning-Kruger effect. The explanation for the Dunning-Kruger effect is quite simple. When you don't understand something very well, you also don't understand where you are deficient. I discussed this well-known concept as a key to understanding our relationship to artificial intelligence. We've all heard enough controversial opinions. Some say AI should be avoided, and others say it should be fully embraced. Speech and debate competitions warn that AI-generated work will be detected and penalized. UN projects the AI market to experience a 25-fold expansion by 2033. Bill Gates and Sam Altman claim it'll completely restructure society. And look, I'm not here to give you a generic speech regurgitating these projections or say it should either be used or not used. Actually, that we all need to be less confident about our opinions. Today, I'll talk about the common problem across all of these opinions. Overconfidence in our understanding of AI. Two misunderstandings: using and recognizing. One, we think we are skilled in using AI. A study led by Professor Robin Welsh from Aalto University on large language models shows users significant inability to assess their own performance accurately when using such models. It boosts confidence while not being literate in the software. Most users did not prompt ChatGPT more than once per question. Most users did not critically assess their own projects. Now, you may ask, isn't this because people who use AI are dumb? Ironically enough, other studies prove that avoidance of AI is not a good indicator of intelligence. Predictably, across hundreds of participants completing logical reasoning questions, the less competent participants exhibited a refusal to use AI. Thus, people who use AI are not altogether the least intelligent, but those who use it blindly assume they are using it well. A 2025 survey by ITER ties these results together. Nearly 80% of Gen Z professionals use AI tools for over half their work tasks, while the majority lack the skills to evaluate when AI outputs were wrong. The image is clear. Whether we use it or not, we are mostly blind to how the program works, or how we can prompt it better. This moves on to our second problem. Two, we think we are skilled in recognizing AI. Maybe you believe you can tell on AI written text. At least I want to believe I can. Researchers from the University of Sydney, Wales recruited 125 participants, including 26 that reported exceptional face recognition abilities. Unexpectedly, even the super recognizers were 57% correct on average, similar to the chances of a coin flip. A similar study on AI detection software published in Advances in Simulation showed even AI-trained software was only detecting human writing by random chance. Well, even if you aren't overconfident in your detection abilities, a 2025 Pew Research Center survey indicates 76% of Americans believe this detection is possible. Anecdotally, I often think I can detect AI slop. And this gap is the problem at the most fundamental level. The truth is that AI usage is undetected, misunderstood, and worse, rewarded. Recent labor market analyses highlight that workers with the highest exposure to AI earn on average of $33 per hour, while those with the least exposure earn less than 60% of that. Studies on Nature's academics show over 50% of them already use AI tools for peer review. My thesis is simple. We don't understand AI, but we think we do. I have three simple solutions: evaluate, educate, and compete. Number one, we need to evaluate our processes and not the outcome. The Edinburgh School of Health and Social Science defines two broad methods of evaluating any policy. First, outcome and impact-based. Second, process-based. Our priority in evaluating someone's work in their outcome, especially when we are currently devoid of ways to detect AI usage, rewards blanket AI use, not the learning process or effort itself. Simply making all evaluations focus more on the process can embrace AI while focusing on rewarding human merit. Investing into more proctoring technologies can help evaluate the process through which someone thought independently, or even how they creatively and authentically implemented AI. Number two, we need to rigorously educate AI literacy. Our lack of understanding of AI comes from a lack of education on what that skill even means. And this is AI literacy. The Teaching Commons Initiative at Stanford University already has frontier guidelines on what this literacy training should look like, including functional, ethical, rhetorical, and pedagogical literacy of AI. We need to look for these models, invest more into adopting them early on in the classroom, and fight for these policies. Number three, we need to start competing on AI usage as its own merit. Developing clever and ingenious uses of AI comes from acknowledging the inevitability of technological advancement. AI has proved to be convenient and even resourceful when used correctly. We need to, then, start focusing on sharpening that correct usage. New ways of evaluating someone's skill in using AI can cause healthy competition. Many AI companies ranging from Microsoft, OpenAI, Avangrid, DevPost host annual promptathons for creative prompts and critical reviews that generate good or unexpected answers. The Dunning-Kruger effect teaches us that ignorance isn't bliss, but a threat. It comes with overconfidence and blindness. The real danger isn't machines taking over our society, but within us. So before we fear AI, we should fear our certainty first. The future shouldn't belong to the people who are most confident, but to the people who best domesticate these new beasts. So use it, don't use it. Whatever you choose, make sure that you aren't too sure. Thank you.